What I am going to do here is bring in my Garchomp. I don't die to Ice Beam, so he really has to be a lot of time to do same, but he has to be like Choice Band at Ice Punch to knock me out there. Otherwise, I am going to live. Whatever it does to me. And what I could do here. Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adino here and welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna be using Raikou for the first time in PokeMMO. Gotta be interesting. I'm not too sold on this mod, but I felt that I did have to use him because, yeah. Who would have guessed PokeMMO releasing legendaries? But yeah, it's gonna be Choice Specs Raikou on this team. If you guys aren't interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a Pokebase plus team building video on this team. Will be available. And yeah, I'm gonna run it out with some offensive mods, putting a Skarm, Chansey core, defensive core in the back. But yeah, we found our first opponent. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. And yeah, I see a Ninetales, which is interesting. Does he use Ninetales? There is no Ninetales. I'm actually a bit afraid of this Crobat. Because Stone Crobat can actually be really annoying for my team. He does have like Gliscor sitting on his team, so that can be annoying. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna start it off with my Raikou. And as long as we don't see Gliscor, it's fine. Obviously I can hidden power rise the Gliscor. But from full, he might not die if he's especially defensive. Actually, he might actually die. He might actually die. Let me do that talk real quick. This is not the battle we want to have on the first one, obviously, but I don't think he actually dies. At least a really high chance at level 15. Yeah, it's a really high chance that he actually dies. But this can obviously be the Zoroark, so we gotta be a bit careful. However, Zoroark doesn't kill me. So yeah, it's gonna be our Mega Raikou. I'm gonna hit him Power Rise on the turn 1, and this appears to be the Raikou. He protects on the first turn, which is good on him, but yeah, like I said, I don't mind too much. I'm not gonna switch here. Ain't gonna switch. Because what I can do here is bring in my Garchomp on this, which doesn't mean too much, and he takes that hidden Power Rise like a beast. But I don't see leftovers, so that's quite interesting. Does he? Is he planning to like trick on me? If I bring in Chansey and tricks, that can be annoying. On the other hand, though, the special attackers, I can still wall with my Chansey, and all my Chansey needs to do is teleport on this. I am gonna bring in the Chansey now, as we see Rotom coming in, and what I can do here is go for the teleport here. If he tricks me, that's fine. Looking at his team, his grass type resists his Crobat. I guess Infernape can count him too. But if I can get up rocks versus my opponent, let's say if this is Trick, then keeping up the rocks versus him is gonna be much easier. Especially because if he's Trick, he's gonna like a move. Just Trick. If it's Defog, then he doesn't really touch my Garchomp that well. So I think this is a really free teleport for me. And this guy's a novice trainer, but he's not playing bad. Like he's not doing crazy dumb stuff. So like protect with Gliscor on the first turn, and then he pivots into his Jellicent because obviously I haven't shown. Well, if he clogged, maybe he could have noticed. But yeah, I'm curious to know what item he has on the Jellicent though. So we didn't see leftovers. Is that Rocky Helmet? Well, my opponent is not moving though. He does move now. He does 10.1% to me, which is quite interesting. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna calc it real quick. 10% seems like a lot. Because that might be Choice Scarf offensive. I'll be able to get off my teleport here. And what I am going to do here is go into my Skarmory. And we're gonna set up spikes against this guy. Obviously, I don't know what this Gliscor is going to do, but if I bring in Garchomp, he might Toxic me, which in the long run might be annoying for me, so I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rock here. For the spikes here. I can use Garchomp to click rocks on Rotom or Jellicent, so But if this is toxic, I definitely don't want to be dealing with this. And he is moving really slow. He's moving really slow. But yeah, the moment I do break this Gliscor, Raikou will just go insane versus him. Plus, if I ever click Hidden Power Rise on him switching into Gliscor, it's gonna be tough for him because his Volt Switch is okay, knockoff. Well, that's good to know. I'll just be setting up more spikes. Because I'm kind of curious, but I'll spike up again. He might go into Rhythm, but I want to know if Rhythm is the defogger, obviously. I don't want to click Roar here, because he can still be Stealth Rock, looking at his team. And we do see Rhythm coming in, and what I'm going to do here is, if this is Trick, I can still bring in my Garchomp, and the Trick might allow me to outspeed something like Zoroark. Zoroark and Infernape if he does give me a Choice Scarf. He's at least not Choice Specs. Most likely not, but he clicks Hidden Power, which is interesting because I have that chance he's sitting there, but I guess that's fine. What I could do here... I want to know if Garchomp lives. Because if I can get up Rocks versus him, that's going to be so awesome. Garchomp versus the Rotom. Gosh. Hidden Power. That's a crazy prediction though, but it seems to work for him. Hidden Power Ice, 55 max. I'm at 54, so that would be a roll. Let's not do that. Let's go for Chansey. And he clicks it again, which is fine. And I can just Wish right here. And if he goes into Gliscor to make the safe play, that's fine. I can teleport. I don't think I really need the Eviolite that much. I know he has knockoff, but keep getting HP in my Garchomp. I think that's way more important. And we do see Crobat coming in, and what I can do here is I can just go for the Heart Swap into my Garchomp, which my Garchomp shouldn't die to Brave Bird from here. And now we get to find out if this Crobat has Defog. Exactly. So it is Defog. What I would really like to know if this is toxic as well. Because the moveset would otherwise be really limited. So I am actually gonna Rocks here. If this is toxic, because then he would probably be lacking Taunt, right? Or because he will most likely have Roost. So I'll be getting up this. And I can live anything pretty much. I don't see Rotom as a threat though. But him tricking me might be a bit annoying from here. What I could do as well is bring in my Raikou. Then it outspeeds Crobat, but then I lose. Okay. What do we do here? Because I don't know if toxicking this is worth it. Because I actually think I might be needing my Garchomp versus the Crobat. So what I will do instead then is just go into my Chansey again. If he tricks me, that's fine. He gets an Eviolite. He clicks Hidden Power again. Which now we can really start pressuring him. So I'm gonna teleport there. We see Crobat coming in. And I'm actually not sure. Does Loom speed? I think Crobat is still faster than me. Due to how fast he is. It's 200. 201. Hold up. I think I'm faster. 134. 201. I should be faster with my Breloom. So I'm gonna bring him in. I should just outspeed him here. Just for a bit. And then we can just hit him with Sun Headbutt right here. And yeah, guys, that is not a dead Crobat. Interesting. But I flinched him! Well, if he Brave Birded me, I was actually fine with this trade, because then I can start stacking up. Then I can start stacking up on my hazards. But he does end up switching here, and he goes into the Gliscor, which is fair, because now Crobat is going to die to the Stealth Rock. I did absolutely zero damage. So what I'm going to do now is bring in my Skarmory, and we're gonna start stacking up on spikes. Rotom revealed Hidden Power Rise. If he has Debug as well, that would be annoying, but that's really going to limit his moveset versus me. And Gliscor only seems to have Knockout, which is fine. I can actually, if Rotom ever tricks my chance, I can just switch it in on this. But I am going to spike up here. And now these rocks are really going to overwhelm my opponent. I think he should have, if he doesn't have anything else with Debug, I think he should have just stayed in. But that's a really bulky, it was a really bulky Crobat. Surprised that he actually lived that, but like I said, if he Brave Birded me there, I think I was still fine with that, making that trade. Yeah, my Breloom would be nice, but my Raikou would still beat Jettisoned and the Rotom too. So I'll just be clicking spikes. And once again, guys, if he tricks me, I'm still fine with this. So we're just gonna keep going into Chansey. Crobat is now dying to rocks, and the others don't really appreciate the damage from my hazard, so it's really nice. And we gotta keep, now that we got hazards up, we really gotta keep the HPs in mind, because it could be leftovers Infernape. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna bring in my Garchomp on this. That's really interesting. Leftovers Infernape. I know my Breloom in the back will be able to check this. Raikou can do a lot of damage too. But ideally I want to get rid of that Gliscor, but yeah, as long as I have Raikou around, it's gonna be tough doing that. Like Raikou having access to Aura Sphere, because if I was a different Raikou set, if I was to Calm Mind one, Raikou could literally win this game by Calm Minding up once against the Rotom, for example. But that would make me weak to other things, so I decided to go for this route. Definitely gonna use different Raikou set, and he's really playing slow on every turn. Like, what are you doing, brother? Like, you're running out of time here. Oh well, 12 wins in a row, we'll take it there. But yeah, the Crobat was basically dead unless Rotom had Defog. Gliscor could have had Defog, but assuming he has rocks. Maybe Infernape had rocks. Maybe Infernape had rocks. You never know. But yeah, that worked out really well for me. I don't really like Defog on Crobat that much, because it's usually a choice between Defog and Taunt. But yeah, for this one looks a bit more annoying with the Wheezing. He does have a Psychic immunity into Terminator, but yeah, other than that, Raikou seems pretty decent versus him. I don't want to lead off with him because he could just be leading with Tar, and that could mess me up. So what I'm kind of looking for here, how should I proceed now? What I can do is bring in my Skarmory. I think leading with Skarmory here is fine. He leads up with Surb, which is fine too. Do I really want to go for that spike here? I am going to do it there. Please get it off. That glare is really interesting because I could be bringing in the Chansey. But yeah, getting up the spikes there, really amazing. And I could have gone for Brave Bird too, so that's really interesting that he opted to go for that play. But he's probably just gonna sub, or he's going to... Never mind, this is Defog. Are you kidding me, bro? Okay. I guess you really want to be annoying, huh? That's fine. I'm gonna teleport there. And what I am going to do here is bring in my Garchomp. I don't die to Ice Beam, so he really has to be A lot of times they do same, but he has to be like Voice Band and Ice Punch to knock me out there. Otherwise, I am going to live. Whatever it does to me. And what I could do here, since I see the rocks there, I can go for. I want to go for Earthquake. Actually, I should go for Earthquake. Now that I have the Sandstorm going there. Now that I have the Sandstorm going there, it makes it much easier. I definitely want to be. I actually didn't see at the Gliscor there. That's a really expensive, interesting team. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in my Skarm on this as he tries to go for Earthquake, and this is going to be pretty good for me because I am just going. I can go for Brave Bird there once because he doesn't switch in well to it. Trying to catch Superior since Gliscor doesn't touch me. Might not be bad. But I am going for Spikes here because he might just be bringing in the Wheezing, and I definitely want to be messing him up. So gonna go for Spikes there. What I am going to do here is I'm going into Mega Jolteon because he might be going for Toxic Spikes. I don't have Deflux, so that's going to be really annoying for me. If he burns me, I think that's better. Yeah, he does end up bringing in this. And yeah, I'm just gonna Volt Switch here. So he's gonna swap out there. Into the Tar, so I guess that works out. Gonna get off my Volt Switch. And that's a really bulky Tar there. I'll be bringing in the Garchomp again, and this time I am going to Dragon Tail here. Oh yeah, not having that poison type is really annoying. 6 spikes. Really annoying. But I can go for the Dragon Tail here. Like I said, I don't really die to anything, and I can just Dragon Tail on Gliscor coming in. And basically force him into something like Wheezing. Hopefully. Really doing the damage with my double hazards, and I unfortunately get him into the Surf. But what I am going to do here is click Toxic on this. Really want to pressure this Superior here. So let's do this again. He's gonna remove. I am pretty specially defensive, so I don't care too much about taking that attack. But poisoning this is really awesome, especially with the Sandstorm damage adding to it as well. And I can be bringing in my Chansey on the next turn. It is just regular poison, so it's not that big of a deal for Chansey. And yeah, with Superior being gone, it's gonna open up my Bullet Seed as well a bit. He misses 2 Leaf Storms in a row, which is unfortunate for him, of course. But yeah, I have the poison stacking on him, so not too afraid there. I'm just gonna click Soft Boil there. Tries to go into Wheezing. I can definitely see a Pain Split coming out there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Wish here. I'm not losing too much anyway. I don't know if I should heal this though. Should I heal this or should I? I'm gonna Seismic Toast here once. I already got the poison on Garchomp, so I should be looking to get up more spikes against him. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in Garchomp now. And I think the regular poison is a bit better for me. Actually goes into Gengar, which is cool. I do have Dragon Tail. which I really want to click here, I'm actually gonna do it. He's using Hex, which is annoying. I could have killed him with Earthquake, but yeah, he's still going to switch into all these hazards, so ain't gonna be too afraid there. It is regular poison, and I'm actually outside of range. I can still Wish Teleport to Garchomp, for example, against that guy. So we're gonna keep this in the bag, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stack up on these spikes. If Superior wants to defog, that's gonna be helpful for me too. He already revealed defog and glare to me. He already revealed defog and glare, so it's already pretty nice for me. I'm gonna spike up here and really stack down on these hazards versus him. Haven't really been able to do it with the so spiking here. Got up my second layer. Really want to roar here. Now that I saw the facade on him. Is it better to go chance here? Then he gets all his HP back. Don't die to flamethrower, I guess. I can just roar. I think, because killing Wheezing is going to help a lot for my end game. And we roar him into Gliscor, which is awesome because now I can actually roost on the guy. And yeah, what I can do is sack my Garchomp the moment he brings in Wheezing again, so he cannot Pain Split. This shouldn't kill me, but obviously I can get paralyzed, which would extremely suck. But that does give me a free switch into Weavile, clicking Icicle Spear versus him. And I am tempted to go for the Roar, but I don't see the Wheezing as much of an issue, because he's gonna come in on all these hazards. Maybe I should have gone for the extra spikes. He tries to Swords Dance on me, but I do have a Roar on this, so not too worried. I can even go for a next layer of spikes, because it's gonna pressure the Superior as well. And yeah, it's like I said, I'm pretty weak to I am pretty weak to the toxic spikes, but it is what it is. Just gonna spike it up here. I can just roar him out. I could have roared him out before, but like I said, these spikes are most likely going to stay unless Superior clicks defog. But that means that okay, he really goes off me getting paralyzed there. Doesn't get it, and I roar him out. And what do we roar him into? Into the Superior. And I am just tempted to go for the Braver there. Because yeah, removing this shit, especially since he's poisoned. I assume he's like a Bold Nature, but this Braver is going to hurt. 61. Yeah, and the poison will not come out there, because the poison damage goes first. And yeah, my spikes will stay up, which is amazing. Now that Wheezing has to come in on me, I can basically... Oh, never mind, he goes into Tar. Which makes me wonder what he has on this. But I have Breloom in the back. Do I need Jolteon though? I do Jolteon. Do I need Weavile though? Do I need Raikou? Because with Skarmory I can actually keep the Gliscor in check. But in case this guy is running Flamethrower or something, that could be annoying. Well, I do have my answers for Gliscor anyway. So I think I'm just gonna roar here. As he uses Taunt, which is a really interesting play. I still think Bravewood is going to do a lot to him. Yeah, because I want to keep my my Garchomp as a sec for the Wheezing. And I think he actually stole my Tyranitar set, guys. I think he stole my Tyranitar set. Because this is literally what I was using with Taunt, Rock Tomb, faster than Skarmory. But I knock out the Tar as well, and Yeah, that's gonna open up a lot for Raikou there. Obviously, I'd have to be dealing with the toxic spikes. But like I said, if the Weezing wants to come in on me, it's gonna be like, this is gonna die. See why I wanna? Do you see, guys? Why I wanted up the hazards? Because this is just so overwhelming. And yeah, I do want to keep this up, so I can roar out the Gliscor. Obviously, I always have Weavile in the back, and look at how low this Porygon is. Tries to go for Discharge, and I can just Subboiler pretty freely. And basically show the power of Chansey. Like I said, I keep this Garchomp just in the back for this Weezing, so he never gets to heal. And the only way for him to heal is to bring in the Gliscor. Is to click Pain Split, I mean. But he can never Pain Split on my Garchomp because he's basically low. If he tries to Pain Split, he's actually gonna heal me. And then I can just force him out with whatever I want to force him out with. So... yeah, not really feeling the pressure here. So that's really nice. I'm just gonna click Soft Boil again. Could have teleported there, which is hilarious, but obviously it's not gonna matter much. So like I said, I wanted to keep Garchomp for this. On the other hand, I can click Toxic on this guy. Because can he be annoying versus me? But I still need to connect my Toxic as well, so I'm just gonna bring in my my Garchomp and then force him out with whatever. And he does click Pain Split on me. And I do take the poison damage, but that's fine. Okay, now we gotta be a bit smart about this. Because if I go Weavile, I kinda gotta commit. Yeah, I guess I kinda gotta commit, but on the other hand, I do have HP Ice. We're just gonna Icicle Spear, and now Porygon 2 is left, and Gliscor is left. Yeah, the Toxic Spikes are really bad for me, but the beautiful thing about this is I can Wish teleport into my Weavile, so we really have that going for us. And Seismic though is definitely gonna hurt too. I just need to chip on him. Wish here. And I can just teleport into my Weavile now. Start clicking Icicle Spear. Obviously he can Earthquake me here if he really wants to. But I'm still gonna live whatever the Porygon is gonna throw at me. And yeah, just having this at full, because he needs to avoid it to hit KO, but looking at the build of his team, that looks more like a specially defensive Porygon. For the fact that he would otherwise get obliterated by rain. So yeah, with my max hazards up and me clicking Icicle Spear, you know I'm getting the 2 hits. You already know I'm getting the 2 hits, but this should be like a really powerful position for us. And I'm doing 49 here. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and now I get to knock him out on the next one, so that's beautiful. And yeah, really overpowering him with my hazards. Yeah, it sucks that I don't have the poison type on my team to remove this, but yeah, it just didn't fit on his team. And yeah, Toxic Spikes is not what you're gonna face every single game. But now, yeah, Gliscor is definitely gonna die to me. I have Raikou in the back as well with Hidden Power Ice. And yeah, he's just going to die here, and we win this game. This one was a bit of a longer one. The first one was a bit, yeah, but the battle was a bit meh. But yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. If you did, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, check out the team on Patreon. There's a PokePaste, there's team building video on this team for you to check out. Peace out, guys.